series is called Hip Hop and Politics, From the Beat to the Ballot. And in an exclusive interview, music mogul Russell Simmons says hip-hop's impact comes from more than just its words.
You move politicians by your presence, by your thought process, and by what you are. And I think that the hip-hop community is a very progressive community that speaks to the next America and reminds them of what's important. So that's political.
David Wilson is founder and managing editor of TheGrio.com, and Chuck Creekmur is a co-founder and co-CEO of AllHipHop.com. Hello, guys. Good to have you. This is fun. Who doesn't love hip-hop music, right? It's a lot of fun to kind of put it all together in this way.
Absolutely.
When did, though, David, hip-hop become some sort of a national political force?
Well, it's always been based in politics, and what you're seeing, and what this series will focus on, is the growing influence of hip-hop. So you've gone from the sort of Sister Soldier moment with Bill Clinton to Jay-Z being at the White House. So you're seeing really hip-hop really take a stand, or at least some artists take a stand and become a political force.
Yeah. Well, as you know, Chuck, it has become such a huge part of mainstream popular culture, really. How has its popularity, you think, helped to deliver these messages, social messages, political messages, and the like?
Well, I think hip-hop has been the voice for the voiceless in many ways, in every way, actually. And I think that's how it has been. I mean, from the origins in the Bronx to present day, I think the artists who are our modern-day griots have been able to deliver messages when people were unable to get them across themselves.
Yeah. And David, we have Brooklyn congressional candidate, now you know him, Kevin Powell, who says, some music fans have the wrong priorities. Let's listen to what he says.
It's actually detrimental to our community, this obsession with celebrity. I don't care if it's rock celebrity, hip-hop celebrity. Who are the people in the community who actually grew up in the culture that are doing the real work? That's where our cameras need to be focused on, not on rappers, man. Doesn't make any sense to me.
What do you make of this criticism of celebrity? I mean, that Powell's bemoaning here. I mean, has a lot of mainstream hip-hop contributed to this?
Well, yeah, I mean, just as, you know, celebrity is the focus, you know, in every, you know, form of entertainment, right? But I think, you know, the reality of it is, look, this is the world we live in. We live in a pop culture world. And I think, you know, one of the criticisms that I think the series will sort of highlight is that, you know, some hip-hop artists aren't all stepping up to the plate and really taking on some of the political issues. But at the same token, you do have some you know, hip-hop artists like Drake, for example, who is, you know, protesting the BP offshore drilling. You have people like, you know, Jay-Z and Russell Simmons who you know, protested against the Rockefeller drug laws. So you have some folks who are actually doing good. But I think this series is going to focus on some of that. And yeah, you know, to Kevin Powell's point, yes, you know, it is
a lot of those deeds are overlooked.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. What about the call that President Obama is our first hip-hop president? What do you think of that, Chuck? What does that mean? What does it mean?
Well, I think what it speaks to is Obama has traits of hip-hop in him. So, for example, when he says, dust my shoulder off, that's a coded message to the hip-hop community that I think at that moment no one else got except Obama. I think it also speaks to him having Jay-Z in his iPod. That's also something that speaks to that generation. And he has a symbolic form to the hip-hop community. I think there are other ways that he's not the hip-hop president, because I think if he was, there would be a lot of other differences in the country. But I'd like to consider Chuck D hip-hop's president.
Okay.
Public Enemy.
All right, we'll go with that then for now. This is going to be great, you guys. We can read it on TheGrio.com, and we can also check out AllHipHop.com. And for both of you, thank you for joining us, giving us the heads up. The series starts, is it this week?
It starts
part of Black Music Month, right?
It's part of Black Music Month this week on both TheGrio.com and AllHipHop.com.
Excellent. Okay, David Wilson and Chuck Creekmur, thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.